Section 1. The Tiny Treasure. An Introduction to Chocolate Petit Fours. Imagine a tiny, perfect chocolate cup sitting on a delicate china plate. It is dark, glossy, and beautifully formed, gleaming under the light like a small polished jewel just waiting to be discovered. Close-up glossy surface and light glints. You gently lift it between your thumb and forefinger, feeling the smooth, cool surface of the chocolate against your skin. Fingertip lift, slow reveal. As you bring it closer, a subtle aroma of rich cocoa and sweet promise fills the air. You take a single, perfect bite. The thin chocolate shell gives way with a satisfyingly gentle crack, revealing a soft, creamy heart that melts instantly on your tongue. This is the simple, profound joy of a brown cup Petit Four, a miniature masterpiece made for moments of pure indulgence. Petit Fours are, in their essence, small, lovely cakes. Petit Fours are, in their essence, confections. They are designed to be enjoyed in just one delightful bite. They are designed to be enjoyed in 2 delightful bites. The name itself, French for small oven, hints at their delicate nature. The brown cup variety is a special treat, particularly for those of us who adore chocolate. It is a tiny, edible cup, crafted entirely from chocolate, which acts as a vessel for a wonderful soft filling, pouring or spooning filling into chocolate cups. It is the perfect sweet to serve at a special occasion, a lovely addition to an afternoon tea, or simply a small personal treat to brighten an ordinary day. Section 2. Crafting the Vessel, the Art of the Perfect Chocolate Cup. The journey to creating the perfect brown cup, Petit Four, begins with its foundation, the chocolate cup itself. This is not a task to be rushed. It requires patience and a gentle hand. The choice of chocolate is paramount. For a classic, crowd-pleasing flavor, choose good quality milk chocolate. Its natural sweetness and creamy texture make a smooth, inviting cup, pairing beautifully with many fillings. Begin by melting the chocolate slowly and carefully, over a bain-marie, or in the microwave in short bursts. Stir frequently. Aim for a silky, glossy texture, no lumps, and avoid scorching. Once glossy, it's time to form the cups. Use small, flexible silicone cup molds. They make releasing the set chocolate much easier. Pour a small amount of melted milk chocolate into each mold. The next step is crucial for even walls. Gently swirl and turn each mold. Encourage the chocolate to coat the entire inner surface, up to the rim. Use the back of a small spoon to guide the chocolate up the sides. This creates a cup sturdy enough to hold filling without being too thick or clunky. After coating, chill the molds. Place the tray in the refrigerator. Let them set, about 15 to 20 minutes. Check they're completely firm to the touch. Once solid, carefully demold. Silicone molds make this easy. Peel the sides away and the cup should pop out cleanly. Section 3. The Heart of the Matter. A Symphony of Fillings. With your lovely chocolate cups prepared, the truly creative part begins, choosing and making the fillings. The filling is the heart of the Petit Four, the delightful surprise hidden within the chocolate shell. A classic and wonderfully versatile choice is a white chocolate filling. Its sweetness and creamy, soft texture provides beautiful contrast to the milk chocolate cup. Melt white chocolate with a touch of cream until smooth and luscious. The mixture is luxurious and lets subtle additions shine. Vanilla. Citrus zest. For a richer, more intense experience, a chocolate ganache makes a spectacular filling. Dark chocolate ganache. Milk chocolate ganache. Warm the cream. Pour it over chopped chocolate. Stir until completely smooth and glossy. Let it cool slightly to thicken before piping. For extra flavor, add a fruit compote. Spoonful of raspberry compote at the bottom. Spoonful of cherry compote at the bottom. Beyond chocolate, other avenues to explore. Pipe smooth hazelnut praline paste into the cups. Dollop thick golden caramel at the center of ganache. Passion fruit curd. Lemon curd. Ensure the filling texture is soft and yielding, complementing the crisp shell. Time to fill the cups. Use a piping bag fitted with a plain nozzle for precision. Gently pipe, filling to just the top but not overflowing. Aim for the surface to sit level with, or just slightly below, the rim. This creates a neat, professional appearance. Prepares the Petit Four for glazing and decoration. Each filled cup is now a small, self-contained universe of flavor. To elevate your brown cup Petit Fours from simply delicious to truly memorable, consider introducing some more complex and unexpected flavors. One wonderfully sophisticated addition is coffee. The deep roasted notes of coffee are a natural partner for chocolate, enhancing its richness and adding a warm, aromatic dimension. There are several ways to incorporate this flavor. For a gentle hint, Dissolve a fine coffee powder directly into your white chocolate, or into your ganache filling. This gives the cream a lovely café au lait color and a subtle mellow coffee taste that is comforting and smooth. For a more pronounced authentic coffee kick, use natural, freshly brewed coffee. A coffee sous, a concentrated coffee-infused cream, makes for a particularly luxurious filling. To make it, steep coarsely ground coffee beans in warm cream. Let the flavors meld, then strain the cream. Use that coffee-infused cream as the base for your filling. The result is a creamy, intensely aromatic coffee filling. It turns the Petit Four into a grown-up, refined treat, perfect after a lovely dinner party. Another intriguing ingredient is sesame with bee sting powder. It offers deep, toasted sesame flavor with a subtle, spicy warmth, wonderful with milk chocolate. The nutty notes complement the creamy sweetness of chocolate, adding an unexpected but welcome layer of complexity. Mix a small amount of sesame with bee sting powder into a white chocolate filling, or into a caramel-based filling, or use the powder as a finishing touch. Lightly dust the top of each filled Petit Four for flavor and lovely texture. Sesame pairs especially well with coffee fillings. The nutty and roasted notes echo beautifully. Try coffee powder, or a coffee sous, or the warm, nutty spice of sesame with bee sting powder, and you'll create brown cup Petit Fours that are truly distinctive, leaving your guests marveling at your creativity. After your chocolate cups have been carefully filled, seal them with a finishing flourish. A thin, elegant glaze adds a professional shine and creates a protective layer that locks in moisture. A glossy chocolate glaze is a classic choice. Melt chocolate with a small amount of neutral oil. Melt chocolate with a small amount of butter. A light icing glaze uses icing sugar plus a touch of water, or use a touch of lemon juice for fruit fillings. Applying the glaze requires a gentle touch. Warm the glaze until fluid but not too hot. Using a small spoon, carefully pour a little over each Petit Four, or spoon it gently if you need more control. Tilt the Petit Four to help the glaze spread evenly. Aim for a thin, even layer that meets the rim. Leave them to set in a cool place until firm to the touch. This shiny top coat is the canvas for your final decorations. Less is often more with Petit Four decoration. Tiny chocolate curls look beautiful. Make curls by scraping chocolate with a vegetable peeler. A single edible petal adds a delicate pop of color, or a tiny sprig of mint for freshness. A very light dusting of edible gold dust adds sparkle, or use pearl dust for a subtle sheen. Decorations can hint at the flavor inside. Place a single coffee bean on coffee-filled Petit Fours, or lightly sprinkle coffee powder across the top. For sesame with bee sting, dust a little bee sting powder. Place each adornment carefully using tweezers. Make each Petit Four feel like a tiny handcrafted gift. How you present your brown cup Petit Fours is almost as important as how they taste. The presentation is the final act of care, turning your delicious creations into a true visual delight. The grand reveal begins with choosing the right serving platter. White plate, simple and clean. Stark background makes the chocolate color pop. Glossy sheen and delicate decorations catching light. Slate board for drama. Polished silver tray for elegance. Think harmony and order when arranging. Neat rows. Gentle sweeping curve. Avoid random scattering. Group them in small clusters. Leave a little space between groups to breathe. Tiered cake stand for a big party centerpiece. Consider the serving context. Afternoon tea setting with delicate teacups. Pot of freshly brewed tea nearby. Warm tea complements rich chocolate. After dinner pairing, small cups of espresso. Or a dessert wine. Celebrations, wedding dessert table. Anniversary party dessert table. If gifting, presentation matters. Sturdy box lined with tissue, or lined with glassine. Arrange Petit Fours inside carefully. Use small paper Petit Four cases to keep them steady. Tie the box with a lovely ribbon. For your own table, or for someone special, present with care and love. There is a special kind of magic in a brown cup Petit Four. People love them not just for their rich, chocolatey taste, but for the feelings they evoke. They represent a small moment of affordable luxury, a pause in the day for something truly delightful. Their miniature size makes them feel like a guilt-free indulgence, a perfect little treat that satisfies a sweet craving without being overwhelming. Holding one in your hand, you feel as though you are holding something precious and artfully made. It is a testament to the skill and patience of the baker, a tiny edible sculpture that is meant to be savored. These little bites are perfect for so many occasions. They bring a touch of elegance to a simple afternoon tea with a friend. At large celebrations like parties, weddings, holiday gatherings, Guests can easily pick one up and enjoy it while mingling. They can also be a deeply personal and thoughtful gift. The joy of a brown cup Petit Four also comes from the delightful journey of textures and flavors contained in a single bite. There is the initial crisp snap of the chocolate shell, which gives way to the soft, yielding creaminess of the filling. Within that filling, there might be the gentle crunch of a nut, the smooth melt of ganache, or the bright tang of a fruit compote. This wonderful combination of textures makes the experience of eating one so exciting and satisfying. It is a multi-layered treat that engages all the senses and leaves a lasting impression of pure pleasure. Ultimately, these tiny confections are more than just food. They are small, joyful moments made tangible.